What's up, everybody? It's AJ with etrailer.com. Today we're going to be checking out this C.E. Smith galvanized steel step. It's going to go on your boat trailer, and it just makes it easier to step up and grab something out of the boat whenever you need to. Let's check it out. Now, right away, I just want to explain, we didn't put it here by the Fender like they recommend because it already has a built-in step on this boat trailer. So we put it up front just to show you how it works and how it installs easily. Now, we could have put it back here, but it'd been kind of redundant to have a step and a step right next to each other. It doesn't make sense. So if you have this set up on your trailer, this step might not be for you because, like I already said, there'd be a step right next to it. You don't need that. Something else to consider is how big your boat is on the trailer. So this one's quite a bit bigger of a trailer than the one we're working on, and it even does have a step right here. But if we were to add ours, it'd be up and under the boat. So climbing up on there wouldn't do me much good because I'd still be pretty much under the boat. So just keep that in mind with the size of your trailer and your boat. Taking a closer look at the step, I just want to explain that I weigh about 180 pounds. So I'm going to step up there and just show you how it handles that kind of weight. It does seem like it bends down just a little bit under my foot. And I think it could go a long way if it had a little bit extra hardware. When I took it out of the packaging, I was hoping for some kind of plate here on the underside just to help support that U-bolt because it's just a nut and a lock washer. I think that would go a long way if that was added onto this. But otherwise, I mean, it works. The step, you can step up there and get into the boat when you need to. The dimensions of the step is going to be about 15 1/4 inches long, and it's going to be 3 inches wide. Now, clearly, a wider step would be a little bit better so you could step up there easier, but again, this is just going to be used for hopping up there real quick to grab something out of the boat and then hopping right back down. Now, for the dimensions of the U-bolt, it's going to be 4 13/16 long, and then the in-between part here in the middle of the U-bolt is going to be 2 1/16 inches wide. So that way you can measure your trailer and make sure it's going to fit in there. Now, if your trailer is a little bit wider than that U-bolt, you can get a wider U-bolt and put it in there. The holes are slotted on the step, so if you were to get a slightly bigger one, you could still use that. I think it's going to be good as just a step. I mean, it's nothing special or fancy, but it is better than haul around a stool with you everywhere. If you have to get that out of the boat every time, set that down, climb up and grab something real quick, just eliminates that first step. So you just kind of get up there, grab it, and you're done. And it's also really easy to install too. Check out how we did it. Before I install the step, now this is usually meant to go by the fender well, by the wheels, but this one on the trailer we have already has a step built in there. So we're going to put it up towards the front because it's going to help us be able to reach up into the boat when the cover's not on, or even when we're putting the cover back on, to get up there and reach the cover to pull it around there. It's better than climbing up here on these rails. It gives us better footing. So we're going to put it right here. So you're going to take the U-bolt, put it facing down on the trailer. We're going to put the step right underneath, going to line up the U-bolt with those holes. I'm going to hold it up there. I'm going to put a lock washer and a nut on each part of the U-bolt. Much easier once you got the first one started. That way it kind of holds itself up. I'm going to tighten it by hand and then come back with tools and tighten it the rest of the way. I'm going to come back with the ratchet and go ahead and tighten it down. I'm going to try and do it evenly on both of them the best I can. Now that's installed, let's test it out. So I'm going to grab the railing here on the boat and climb up. Now I can reach the center, so I can either grab something out of the boat if the cover's not on there, or if I'm adding the cover, I can just pull it over the boat a little bit easier. Now I will say that it does stick out quite a bit right here, so watch your shins, but that's mostly because it's supposed to be back here by the wheel well. Since our step already had one, we couldn't put it back there today, but we just wanted to show you how easy it was to install and to use. So it's a nice thing to have that you can move around, find the sweet spot for it. It's nice that it's not permanently mounted to the trailer, so if you end up using it, you put it in the spot, you don't ever use it that much, or it's just kind of in the way, you can just take it off. It's not a permanent fixture on your trailer, and you can find another solution if this doesn't work for you. But that being said, I think that's about it. Thanks for hanging out. I hope this helped.